Hello, and welcome to Nails for the Week. My name is Lori, and I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day today. I know I am because you're here and we get to play in the nail room. So, let's get started. Okay, so the March birthstone is Aquamarine or Bloodstone. So, I decided to go with Aquamarine because I have a lot of aquamarine gems. And I started out for some ungodly reason with the blueberry cream from Madame Glam. And y'all, this was just not the color. It just was not. It's a pretty light blue, but it's not aquamarine blue at all. So I put 2 coats of that on, and then I'm going to try and use this silicone tool to do the chroming. But honestly, you guys, it sticks. It's just sticky and it's like jerky, and I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Is there something else that you have to do to it before you use the chrome? I just don't know. I couldn't get it to work nicely. It's like just sticking. Let me know in the comments below if you have, for those of you that love this tool for chroming, let me know what I'm doing wrong, or if there's a trick to it that I need to know. I don't know. I ended up saying forget this, and I used just one eyeshadow applicator again, like I have been doing since the beginning. Either an eyeshadow applicator or my finger, I found works the absolute best. And it's on there, but it's not, I don't know, it's not very shiny. So anyway, at this point in time, I looked up aquamarine again. And I was like, this is so not the color. So I looked around and I couldn't find the color that I wanted, of course. So I'm using some JR 75. Okay, and we also have Pool Party by Nail Reserve. I'm just gonna mix those two together until I get kind of a light aquamarine. I didn't really want the really bright colors, so we're just gonna mix it till it looks good. I sped this up a little so that you guys wouldn't have to sit there and watch the slow process. I should have dug out one of my stirring things to actually smush it together. It would have worked probably a lot better. But what do you do? Need a little bit more of the darker teal, the darker aquamarine, and a lot more of the lighter color here at Pool Party. And I'm just honestly taking around making like a little star with the string that's hanging off. Oh, yeah. We're just gonna mix them all together. Just wanted to make sure that I had enough to do all of the nails. And I did, I had plenty. So, I went through and I buffed all of the nails. And we're gonna try this color, see how she looks. I had a little Stella hair in there. I thought that looked pretty good, so I went ahead and did 2 coats. And then I also did that light blue light blue chrome powder over the top of them, but it's really hard to even see that chrome powder, so I don't know. So we have number 101 is a darker metallic teal with a little bit of gold shimmer in there. from Clear Jelly Stamper. I'm just putting a little bit more on there. I can't remember what the plate name is, and I can't really read it. But it's a Manny by Me plate, so I don't know if you would be able to get it or not, or if maybe you have it in your collection. I just picked up quite a bit, and I'm just kind of deciding, where I want it on the nail. I want it a little different on each nail, so I'm just brush down the edges there. And some of them, the edges don't quite go all the way, or, so I am just fixing that. I have a tiny little striper brush, a detailer brush. I'm just making the lines go all the way across. I thought it'd be easier to do, you could do this by hand without a problem. I just thought it'd look nicer doing it this way rather than, me hand painting. Hand painting it, I think it came out looking a lot better than if I would have just hand painted it. But there you go. I just kind of fixed all of them up. And there they all are, all pretty and looking like some sort of rock formation. I don't know. Aquamarines do not have veining. I don't know why I decided to do this way, but I thought, what the heck. I had an idea in my head and thought that this would be cute. So I've got a little of this Twinkle Tea polish. Now I know that it has a name, but none of the Twinkle Tea stamping polishes have names or numbers on them. So when you get them, they're not numbered or named. I should have gone into the website and then just, labeled all of the polishes, but I don't know. I just must have been too much work at the time. And maybe I'll do that later. I don't know. Got a lot of organizing to do, and maybe that'll be one extra thing that I can add to the lovely list of things I've got to do this month. And I'm just I'm looking at the nail and I'm deciding, what sections of the broken nail, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what I would call this, but like what sections I would like to put the aquamarine gems in, and I'm filling in those sections with this lighter, more metallic polish so that it shines better when I put the stones on. Okay, now I have the Jinbei crazy thick top, and I just put it on all of the whole nail. This was a mistake, and I'll tell you why. So I have two sections on this particular nail, and while I was doing the top section, or when I was finished with the top section and I was trying to do the bottom section, the top section all was moving around. I thought maybe with the Jinbei crazy thick top that maybe it would stay, but it didn't. So, you live and learn. I don't know if I maybe have a little too much on, or I don't know, not enough, but it didn't stay the way that I wanted it to. So after this one, I went ahead and just did it kind of section by section. So if I had two sections on the nail, I would do the one section. I would put the Jinbei top gel just in the one section. And then when I was done placing all the gems, and I would cure it, and then I would put the Jinbei across the rest of the whole nail. Then I would do the last section and cure that, and then the nail would be done. I had thought about originally I wanted to raise the lines, but I thought with the stamping I would probably just muck it up. As you can see here, I'm just kind of filling that in and hoping that the gems, the lighter color behind, will shine through in any of the holes and make it look less like holes. A little more metallic, a little reflective. Just kind of reflect some of that some of the shine of the gems. I'm watching here and I'm totally I'm watching what I'm doing and it's like I can't. Some of these YouTube ladies are absolutely amazing. They can talk and work at the same time. And I'm just completely in awe because when I am sitting here doing this, working on nails, I have to do a voiceover because there's no way that I can actually speak and work at the same time. I'm just not a multitasker like that. But, you know, I'm just amazed by them. It's just not something that I've ever really been able to do. So, you're just filling them in. So I'm going to let you guys just watch. We'll throw some music on for you. And maybe I'll pop in and, say something. Who knows? Okay, we're going to speed this up a bit just so you're not bored to death. I am pretty much just filling in the holes that I chose for the aquamarine stones. Just filling them all up. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, do you have a absolute, like a favorite dust collector or nail drill, e-file, and a lamp? Because my lamp is dying, my dust collector sucks royal, and my e-file works absolutely perfectly. It's really nice, but it's also like 10 or 11 years old and ugly. So I was kind of hoping to just replace them all. I know that, and I'm fine with paying more if it's a good quality product and it's going to last me. But I'd really like, for aesthetic purposes, it doesn't have to be that way, but, just would like it to look cohesive, so like if it's all the same kind or all the same color, just let me know in the comment section down below, if you got something that you really love. I just don't want to end up buying 50 different nail drills or e-files and 100 different lights or, a bunch of different it just doesn't make any sense to me to have to do that, especially if I know a lot of you guys are obviously into nail art and you have a lot of these things already. So I'm just really hoping that you guys could help me out and let me know what you have or what you've tried that you really, really like. I would super appreciate it. Just really, really appreciate knowing what you guys think is the best brands or, what works best for you guys. But on that note, we're still placing gems. I decided to go ahead and show you all 5 nails just because this one's only got one section on it. So I went ahead and did the whole nail with the Jinbi right away. I'm just kind of, you know, trying to get pack as many in there as possible and still using, you know, using as much space as possible in there. It's kind of funny how, all of these are VDD crystals. They're all the aquamarine color from VDD. But if you look at them on the nail, some of them are a little bit lighter than others. And I don't know if it's I got them at a different time or maybe did I throw another brand in that little box or what. But usually even if they're off a little bit, I will put them in a different spot just so that they're not mixed up like this. But I think they turned out pretty cute with the mix of colors. That mix of colors was not intentional or on purpose at all. Because I honestly just had the one little pot of crystals and dumped them out into my little leaf. Just kind of move them around, make sure they're all within the borders. Honestly, I think it was definitely worth mixing that color. I think they turned out pretty cute. Maybe I should have put a few um, little caviar beads in there. I don't know. What do you guys think? But here they are. Happy birthday to all of my March babies. I hope you had a fantastic month. And I don't know. God, I'm so out of it today. All right. Like it if you liked it. Share if you thought it was worth sharing. Subscribe if you're not already. And hit the little bell icon so that YouTube will let you know when I'm here next. Should be next Thursday. Should be every Thursday, but this one's running late. I don't know. I will see you in the next one. Bye.